Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Lynn Lowdown. I'm Danny Vittori, and today we welcome back on two members from the Lynn Veterans Council. Thank you so much for coming on again today.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Of course. So you're once again on here to talk about the North Shore Veterans and First Responders Parade that will be happening next year, 2026, which feels like far away, but it's really not. You're within a year, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
It's going quick.
So just for people who maybe haven't seen the first interview or unfamiliar, would you mind just really quickly introducing yourselves and your association with the council?
Sure. I'm Wayne Johnson. I'm the president of the Lynn Veteran Council.
Great.
And I'm Katie DiVirgilio, an auxiliary member, first female auxiliary member.
Yeah, there we go. Throw that in there. So for the parade, I was asking you before we started, you said it's on September 20th, 2026. So we're within that year mark, and you said, how is it going so far? The fundraising, the awareness, getting people to know about it?
So far, the fundraising is going pretty good. We're almost hitting our mark, but just because we're going to hit our mark doesn't mean we can't go over. So we're always looking for more people to donate.
Like you said, your mark is the floor, not the ceiling,
Exactly.
right?
Yes.
You can always
Yes.
afford to go over. Always looking for donations, always looking for people to give to the cause. And the parade, you were talking a little bit about it. What is going to be included in this? It's going to be a very big event.
It's going to be huge.
But right now, we have police and fire to start it off. We have 7 divisions is what we're going to set up. Each one of them is going to have a band in it. We also have military vehicles that they're going to be coming along. I have 2 World War II tanks that I have acquired. Renting, they're not mine. I've rented them from the American Heritage Museum out in Hudson, Massachusetts. So there's 1 Sherman tank and a World War II tank destroyer that are both going to be in it.
That's amazing.
Wow. Yeah, that is amazing. Now I'm going to be looking for them in your backyard. Like, I just borrow them for a little bit.
Right, yeah.
And so it sounds like it's going to be this huge, amazing event. And then,
Yeah.
Katie, as an auxiliary member, what's been your role in this, helping with it?
So just like any other member, it's just I'm not an actual veteran. So I'm attending the meetings. We have separate meetings for the actual parade, and we're looking for volunteers. Anyone, you don't have to be from Lynn, you don't have to be an actual veteran. This is a North Shore parade. It just happens to be in Lynn.
Yeah. In Lynn, but it covers all the North Shore, right?
Correct.
And you said you're looking for volunteers. You're also looking for any organizations who may want to become involved. And if organizations are interested, what would happen if they did sign up? What would the collaboration look like, I should say?
They can get a hold of myself. They can get a hold of anybody really on the Veteran Council. Sergeant Major Oswald, if anybody is familiar with him.
Yes.
He's huge on this. He's doing a lot of the heavy lifting. He's one of the key persons to get a hold of if people want to, other organizations who want to join and be in the parade.
So it's going to be a big event, something that everyone's going to come out and get to see, and it'll be in 2026. You've been playing it now for a couple of years. Why did you choose that point to go, okay, this is when we're going to do this, one of the largest parades?
Great question.
It's the 25th anniversary of 9/11. It's also the 25th anniversary of the War on Terror. And next year, as a lot of people know, is the 250th birthday of the United States. So we figured it would be good to have it at that time to celebrate all 3.
There you go, 3 in 1, right? That I know that I've mentioned before, but I always love to mention that to our audience. But how you're hitting 3 major milestones in this country and getting to celebrate them, really.
Yeah.
So, what was? Sorry, I lost the train of thought there. But in terms of the fundraising, I know you are going to be having one, or you had one in October. And how else can people donate? Let's say they can't come to a fundraiser or the dates don't really work for them.
They can go on Facebook and look up the Lynn Mass Veteran Council. There's, I believe there's a QR code on there. Is there a way
I believe there is, yeah.
That they can donate through Venmo. There's also can send a check into us, a post office box. I don't have the address right in front of me. But there are some flyers that are going around that also have a Venmo on it. It's the easiest way to do it, just Venmo and
You can message us on the Facebook page. We'll answer.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. That's good. Good line of communication for people who have questions. And I'm curious. I know that we've talked about it a little bit, but how'd you come up with the idea for a parade? At least in my knowledge, it's one of the first ones I've heard of, at least of this scale, in the North Shore.
Right.
We felt that, I grew up in the city, and I remember as a kid, parades all the time, Veterans Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July, and I don't know why, but it seems like we've gotten away from that. 2018, Sergeant Major Oswald and his team put together a parade, veteran parade, that they had here, and we just wanted to continue it and continue the history of having a parade in Lynn. Hopefully it'll catch on, and we'll do more and more as time goes on.
I think it definitely will, because there's a pretty large group of veterans in Lynn, the surrounding communities, and also people like you, Katie, who you're not veterans, but you support the veteran community. So there's really a large audience for it as well, if you think about it.
Yep. This is going to be a very, very large parade. It's going to be about 2 hours, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to need a lot of volunteers, and the sooner they jump on board with us, the more organized we can be.
Yeah, I can imagine, because you have to plan the route, too, of where are we going to go, where are we going to start, kind of thing.
Well, the route, now that you mentioned the route is going to go from the Lynn Fire headquarters down on Western Ave by Market Basket.
Okay.
That big lot in the back there, it's going to come straight up Western Ave onto Chestnut Street, onto Allerton Street, and then it's going to stop at Manning Field. We're also going to have, over where Big Lots used to be, over in that parking lot, we're going to have a touch-a truck. So all the vehicles that are in the parade are going to kind of be ferried over that way. So at the end, people come over and take a look at the vehicles that are in the parade.
I would definitely hop in on that. I know touch truck's usually for kids, but I still want to go see it.
We're all kids.
Yeah, we're all kids inside, right?
Yeah.
And you also were mentioning, in addition to the parade, there's another piece of property you're working on creating a memorial there for veterans as well?
Down where the former Lynn historical, I forget exactly what it was called, Lynn Historical Park, I believe what it was, down on the Lynnway. DCR owns the property now, and we've been talking with DCR through some of our senators to try to get a memorial put down there. And I believe it's actually been changed from to the Lynn Veterans Memorial Park.
Yes.
So we just want to add a memorial to it. And that's our next big one once this parade is done.
They never stopping, right? You do one big one, and then this is our next big one, right?
Yep.
I'll be excited to see that too as well. And in terms of, I'll circle back to the parade. Anyone who wants to be a volunteer, you said jump right in as soon as you can, but what are the different roles or things that you're looking for people to volunteer for?
Oh, we have people to help out with traffic control. Even though we have the police there, we want to add in some more people.
Right.
Some volunteers to help out at the end of the parade, to hand out water and food, and there's a number of different things that people can volunteer.
How many volunteers do you think we'll have?
We're looking for probably 60 to 70 volunteers to help out on this. Yeah.
Wow. So very large group of volunteers, which makes sense.
Yes.
Large event, need a lot of people to help.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's another way that organizations could potentially do that. If they have members, they could come volunteer as a group as well. You don't have to be an individual, right?
Right.
Right.
I like that. I like that idea. I'm trying to think of. So for the parade itself, how is the planning going? Are people starting to get more excited about it because it is within a year? Is the excitement starting to build up?
We are, and I think the city and the mayor and the council, they're 150% behind us. People are getting excited about this. The last meeting we had, we assigned some certain roles for some people. The next one we have, they're going to come down and brief what they have on the roles that they're doing on this parade. So, yeah, it's getting out there. It's getting very excited. Yeah.
It's getting more real with every step you take,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah,
Yes.
It might have just seemed like a concept a few years ago, but now it's, oh no, it's going to happen. It's going to be real. I'm trying to think, because that's all, I think, like all the questions I had about donations, volunteers, everything, but I wasn't sure if there's anything else that you wanted to touch on in reference to that, the memorial that will be coming, or anything else?
Katie had mentioned about volunteers in the meetings. We have a meeting every third Wednesday of the month. It escapes me now the place we're at.
Magnolia Building, where the old Union Hospital used to
Yes.
be, around back
Oh,
on
okay.
Anchor Road.
It's at 6 o'clock
That's just for the parade.
Just for the parade.
That's
That's not like a Veterans Council
Right,
meeting,
right.
it's for the parade.
For the parade. And if anybody else wants to, help out with the auxiliary, what we've done with the auxiliary is anybody that maybe is not a veteran but has a connection to a veteran. Katie's father was a World War II vet, I believe.
Yep. Grandfather in Vietnam and all sorts.
So, anybody that has a connection but is not a veteran, come on down and join the Veteran Council and help us out with the auxiliary.
Yep.
And as always, I ask any veterans that want to come down and participate in the regular Veteran Council. There's a lot of stuff going on, so we could use their help.
Yeah.
Oh, you have the parade, the memorial, and so many amazing things going on that
Mm-hmm.
it's really incredible the work that you do, and I want to thank you again for coming on again to really discuss this, and I'm sure it'll be on one more time before the year's up to
sure,
really
yeah.
do that final push,
Yeah.
but thank you again so much for joining us
All right,
today.
thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Of course, anytime. And of course, you can learn more about this parade or the Lynn Veterans Council by going to the resources they mentioned. But for now, I'm Danny Vittori. This has been the Lynn Lowdown, and we'll see you next week with more guests.